up, everybody? Today we're back at the Hoosier National Forest. Sorry I'm out of breath. Just climbed down 130 something stairs. I don't think you can see that, but so right now I'm up at the Hickory Ridge Lookout Tower. Just wanted to stop by, check out the view. It's awesome stuff, man. It's great. So, a little history about this place was it was built in the 1930s by the Conservation Civilization. Correct me if I'm wrong, pretty sure that's it. And it was used all the way up until the 70s for a lookout tower for fires. And somewhere down there, or on the other side of this somewhere, they had a little cabin and shack for the people who would stand up here and look up for these fire towers. This place is great. Especially it's a great place to read. There's all kinds of little notes written here. Absolutely everywhere. So we're about to start hitting the Terrill Ridge. I'm going to try to find the cemetery, and it's going to be a great day. A good day for a day hike. It's about 28 degrees. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright guys, so sorry for having another day hike video for you. I was hoping to get my plan was for this weekend for New Year's Eve to have a 2-night trail or a camping trip, but it's gonna storm all day on New Year's Eve and it's gonna be cold. So I was packing for winter gear, and I was gonna pack some bushcrafting stuff because I was gonna surprise you guys with some of that stuff, and then I also have rain gear in there. So my pack was heaviest it's ever been, over 40 pounds, and I wasn't having that, and it just wouldn't have been any fun to just sit in my tent all day, you know, while it's cold and rainy when you're wanting to go outside and play. It wasn't really worth it. So I decided to take the most of this and still come out and do this little Terrill Ridge trail just to, you know, have a little bit of content for you guys. You know, I just also want to say thank you for subscribing. I'm at 10 subscribers, and I know that's not a big number, but just imagining 10 people sitting around actually wanting to watch my videos is absolutely amazing. So big thanks to you guys, and can't wait to see where this channel goes. I also have a special guest here with us today. Meet him here in a minute, and I think you'll really enjoy having him out here with us. But yeah, so today I don't really have anything new to review. I'm just carrying my Patagonia day pack that I was telling you guys about earlier, and yeah. Alright guys, so I kind of just stopped off the trail real fast because I saw something that really caught my eye. It's just a bunch of these pine trees again, and this would be an awesome camping spot. I mean, look at that. Looks like someone's already kind of claimed this area as theirs, and this is pretty cool. And I think I'm definitely going to add this to the list of places that I might stop to camp. And someone even left behind their grill mat. Hey, if you want to buy one, I know where you can find one. So this is definitely my first time hiking this trail. I've hiked like a quarter of it, and then I'm going to go through the whole thing. And on all trails, it said this was a loop, but on my Charles C. Dean map I have, it says this is just a back and in and out trail, you know, point to point. So we'll see what happens on that. Also, if you go to hike this trail, you really don't even need a map, because if you get lost on this, you probably shouldn't be out here. Well guys, I goofed up. I was trying to get my hatchet out of my bag to chop down a little log just so I can you know, make another spoon, you know, make a better spoon than I did last time, you know. And so I recently sharpened my little hatchet. Forgot how sharp it was. The axe, I guess, cut through the sheath of it without me realizing it, and it tapped my thumb. It got me pretty good, but just got to pay more attention. That was a rookie mistake, and I sure as hell made it. Yep, got myself good. It's really not as bad as it looks. It's just a little slit in my thumb, but For some reason, all my blood started gushing out, and it ruined the wood. It got all over the wood. So I didn't really want to give my mom a bloody wooden spoon as a surprise. Just gotta be careful out there. There's a little hidden pond on this trail. This is definitely a nice little spot if you need water on the Terrill Ridge Trail. It's not that far in. You'll come right up on it. You just have to keep a lookout for where the land rises up. You'll be on your right side if you're heading in. Great little resting point for water. Alright guys, for the time you've been all waiting for, this is our special guest, my own father, Terry Evans.
Hi.
He has his own YouTube channel. Go ahead and take a look at that. I'll leave a link for that in the description. He does his own little hiking vlogs and kayaking vlogs. Hunting, fishing, all that good stuff. If you want to watch someone be just as awkward as me, check that out. So today, the pack that my dad is using for his day pack is the Gregory day pack that came with his Baltoro 75. He's not really a big fan of it. It's pretty small. He said it feels like a kid pack. Now this pack is mainly used, just to do a little hike after you got camp going, But we decided to use it as a day pack, just see how well it uses, like a 9-mile trail or a 6-mile trail, and see how well it goes. And so far, it's not really passing the test. He had to stuff a lot of stuff into there. So
I just got water.
So all you have is just water?
Water.
Is that all you have?
Yeah.
And your camera gear?
Oh yeah.
He also has some camera gear on there. He's also filming a vlog of this trip, so be on the lookout for his perspective of this.
Some ho-hos.
He also brought ho-hos. Yeah, you gotta have sugar on the trail. I just had to shed my my coat off. I got pretty warm, so I took that off. I'm not sure if I really talked about that coat before. It's a Columbia Interchange coat. It's 700 fill down. I just got it at REI about a month ago, and so far it has been more than amazing. It's a vest style, like puffy coat, but it also has like a jacket inside of it. It does really good keeping you warm. It keeps the heat in really well, like especially on the torso part, because that's where the vest is. And it's a really great coat. REI had it on sale for like $110. I love it. I love it so much. I would invest in a coat like that when you're going out, like on a cold day hike or cold winter backpacking. I'm thinking about upgrading actually to like a Patagonia puff coat, but we'll see how that goes, and it's kind of expensive, but I don't have a problem spending that kind of money with Patagonia and some of those big brands, because they're green companies. We give most of the profits back to the outdoors, so that way we can keep places like this looking good for people like us, and future generations will have something to enjoy like what we have. You guys want to hear something amazing? That right there is absolutely amazing. Just nothing but solitude. Quiet sounds weird when you're away from civilization. You guys want to know the honest truth on why I come out here every weekend? I'm trying to find Bigfoot. I know he's out there. I just gotta find him. There's been sightings all over Indiana. One day I'm gonna find him. You guys are gonna be like, oh, that's fake, but it's gonna be real. You know me, I won't lie to you. I won't lie to any of you. And it's also, I'm trying to pay attention, trying to look into the camera. I keep looking at myself. So I'm trying to look at you guys, trying to keep eye contact with you guys. But one of these days, everybody, we're gonna find Bigfoot, all right? We're gonna find him or her, either one. I mean, even if it's a female a sassafras, sassy squatch, Sam Squanch, we're gonna find him or her. Just as I was talking about trying to find Sasquatch, I found him. Guys, so I made it to the graveyard over here. There's some pretty familiar names. Yeah, Axum. Terrill. There's a grub right over there. You know, if you guys have any information on this graveyard, just leave a description down in the comments, because I'm really curious on like a whole backstory on this, you know, because I just want to know like what's going on. You know, this is a really interesting place. But yeah, so just if you have any knowledge on this place, let me know, because I tried looking it up earlier, but I didn't have too much time to really get into it. If you know something really cool about this place, just talk about it. No, we all learn from each other, so leave it in the comments. Another thing I'm really interested in is if you guys have any information on why these headstones are rocks, because there's a bunch of them throughout here. You know, just rocks, like they're unmarked. If you have any information on that, I'm really curious about that one as well. Just any information you have, just go ahead and leave it in the comments, like I said. Yeah, it's crazy that these are unmarked. I'm really curious on that, so go ahead and leave any information you have. Alright guys, so I just got done looking at my AllTrails, because I'm supposed to be doing a loop. I didn't really see anywhere to go. And AllTrails, people are saying that there's not a loop, but I believe that there is, because if you look back that way, it kind of takes you, and so you can walk around the graveyard, and then you see like another path kind of open up. So we're gonna try to take that, and if it doesn't, then I guess there's not a loop, but we'll find out here soon. All right, I'm man enough to say I was wrong. I followed that trail. I found some camping sites, but it just kind of stopped. And I looked at my AllTrails and like kind of followed my location to see where the trail was, and I'm apparently standing on the trail. And if this is a trail, it's not anymore. It was a trail a long time ago, but it's definitely not a trail anymore, which sucks, but it's all right. It's pretty cool though. I highly recommend it. There's a couple camping sites past the cemetery. Like I said, you know, you'll see the footpath trail, and then it just kind of stops, like I said, after the campsites. And well, guess there's not a trail. Oh well, now I know. So here's one of the campsites that I had found on our way up here, and as you can see, it hasn't been used in a long time. I might come back and use it.
Looks like the Blair Witch.
Yeah, so I didn't find anything today, but we'll find some. I'm sure that there's something that loops around, but I wouldn't go out there just willy-nilly, you know. I'd need to go prepared. So we're gonna go back down, because it looks like it looped into the Sycamore trail. So I'm gonna hike in a little bit on that and see if it meets up. Then we'll know for sure if that trail that they have on AllTrails is right. So I kind of saw something out of the corner of my eye when we were heading back to the cemetery. Check this out. Check this out. This is really cool. Found a little gorge heading back from the cemetery to the cemetery. And there's just water flowing down there. I'm definitely gonna come back here in the summertime, see what it's all about. It's always worth it to kind of venture off trail a little bit. All right, guys. So sorry I couldn't go down there and get a better view of it. I'm kind of losing light here, and there's a couple of other things that we want to do before we head back to the car. So that's going to be a trip by itself for sure. I'm definitely going to come back and just spend the day down there. It's going to be a really nice place to be in the summertime. But yeah, it's always kind of worth it to venture off trail a little bit, you know, enough to not get lost. Like that's ever happened to me. And as I'm walking back past the cemetery, I just can't help but to notice this staring at me. That's just terrifying. That is a very terrifying doll. I'm waiting for its head to turn. One of the little things that I like to do when I'm out on hiking and stuff, which is what people consider weird, but I like to take pine needles, break them in half, and just smell them. Just inhale them. Just go ahead and get enough in there, you know, where your nostrils are gonna be smelling like pine needles for the next 8 years. I love that smell. I feel like I have tortured myself doing a day hike today, because like I said earlier, it was originally supposed to be a 2-night trip, and now I don't want to leave. But just out, you know, but this coming up weekend, I am going out. It's going to be about 40 something. I got 2 new things of equipment to go ahead and review for you guys. Like, I can't wait for that. And if any like product owners out there, like brands, you know, if you're like a early brand, if you want to send me something to go ahead and review, I'll do it. I'm not mad about that. I mean, who gets mad about free stuff? All right, so I'm at the Sycamore Trails trailhead, and on all trails, the location says that the loop should have met up right here. And as you can see, there's absolutely nothing but pain and agony walking through that brush and maybe getting lost. So all trails, if you're watching this, update that, because that is definitely not a loop. There's nowhere for this to meet up at. Alright guys, I also wanted to show you real fast my knife I got a while ago. I forgot I had this. I got this knife, say a couple years ago. It's a Case XX knife. It's a great knife. I've barely used it. Look, oh, those are a little reflection still. So I'm going to use this knife as my first knife for bushcrafting, and so that's going to be my first, good knife. It's pretty solid. It keeps its edge really well. I mean, I gotta love Case. I have a lot of Case knives, and they've all been more than perfect for me. So I highly recommend Case. They've been around forever, you know, and I think they get kind of expensive, you know, especially the muskrat knives and all that. They all get pretty expensive, but so I just want to show you guys that, kind of give you guys a little idea of what I'm gonna start doing for next year. Next year is gonna be a lot of bushcrafting, trial and error. I guess that's kind of what this whole weekend was gonna be. You know, I was gonna try to make my own lean-to and all that, but weather's not permitted this time, and definitely don't want to be caught out in cold, like below freezing, and it's raining, you know, while I'm trying to learn, you know. I also don't want to be pampered either, but, and we'll get there, you know. We're gonna get there, you know. I can't wait to take you guys on this journey with me to see how well and far we can stretch our skills. Guys, I'm still really bummed that I couldn't find that loop. I mean, I'm going to try to find something one day. I'm gonna come back, you know, I'm gonna make it a mission just to find that loop trail. But still very bummed about that. Heading back to the car now, so I'm gonna get home. I'm gonna cook up the brats that I was going to take out for this weekend and eat, but that's not gonna happen. But so I'm gonna go home, cook those up, have a good meal, have a beer, you know, and just relax, just end this year off on a good note, good positive note, you know. Next year, guys, 2019 is gonna be a fantastic year. You know, we're gonna go to Colorado. You know, we're hiking Pikes Peak. We're gonna get to do my first 14er. You know, we're gonna take a trip out to Red River Gorge, and we got a lot of things that we're gonna cover in 2019. You know, it's gonna be a great time. I really hope you all stick around and figure that out. I just want to say thank you very much, you know, for bearing with me, learning how to edit and all this stuff, and can't wait to see what this next year brings this channel. You know, good vibes, high tides. Might go a channel name change here soon, I don't know, but you know, we're just pushing out good positive attitudes here and nothing negative. My rule on that whole thing is, you know, like when you hit the trail, leave all the negativity and everything bad happening in your life out there. Out here is a completely new world, you know, everything's different. We're almost back to the car now, and I just want to say thank you for watching. You know, if you want to see more trips like this, or, you know, even better ones, just go ahead and click subscribe. And if you like this, click the like button. Leave a comment if you have anything to add to this trip, or, you know, if you want to see something, just leave a comment. You know, we'll go through that, and see you guys next time.
here real quick. Just